A damn good playoff year by all teams, but only two had to make it to the Super Bowl. A lot of blood was shed and a lot of bullshit was had. A lot of laughs were had and a lot of salt was mined. Jesus fucking Christ, let these playoffs just want every goddamn NFL fan to turn on the league. Let's just get over this shit, shall we? Look, Chargers, I know you guys were egregiously fucking terrible, but like this? Good fucking God. I mean, yeah, sure, Houston had their own issues in the first half, but at least they put up some sort of fucking production afterwards. You just laid down and fucking died. You called that an effort in the NFL playoffs? I call being a fucking lazy man, or as some people like to call it, Snorlax from fucking Pokemon. You guys literally shit the bed in more ways than one. And I thought Jim Harbaugh was the fucking savior of this team. Maybe he is, but something ain't it with this team. What, with the lackluster defense that gave up all those points? Or that lackluster offense that couldn't get anything moving worth jack dick? Is Justin Herbert the problem for this team now? Because it seems like he's turning to so. Justin Herbert's, how I want to word this, is about as equivalent as a bottle of mustard. All for fucking nuts. And I thought this guy was legit. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about Justin Herbert, but fucking Christ, Chargers, just take your goddamn horrific loss and get the fuck out of my sight and fuck off to Cancun. Fuck you, Spanos. Well, so much for that good season, huh, Denver? You may have snuck into the playoffs, but at what cost? You wound up taking a trip to Buffalo and wound up getting your dicks fucking smacked against the car door. Buffalo basically just murdered the ever-loving shit out of you. You could do nothing but stand there as Buffalo burns the village, salts the earth so that way nothing can ever grow again. And I'm surprised that you guys even put up with this shit. I genuinely don't even know what the hell to say anymore. Bo Nix is a great quarterback, yes, but there was a lot of issues. On one hand, he has no fucking, top tier weapons to pass to. Like, who the fuck's he gonna pass to? He's been passing to a combination of multiple guys every goddamn game just to try to find what worked, and just when he thought it worked, it went to shit. That defense, as good as it was all regular season somehow fucking faltered at the very end. And when it faltered, the entire fucking car broke apart. All the doors, all the hoods, the trunk, the wheels, every fucking thing came off the damn car. And you called us a legitimate football team. Not yet. Give it a couple years of time and they should get there. But then again, the key word is should. Because somehow Walmart will fuck it up like they do their retail prices. Tonight, on Days of Our Steelers. What the fuck happened to that team? No, this isn't even a joke anymore. Just generally, what the fuck happened here? You just mean to tell me that Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, and everyone else just waltzed right over your dead corpses, told your defenses to kindly fuck off, and took advantage of every goddamn mistake you ever made? Oh wait, that's exactly what the Ravens did. The Steelers just fucking fell apart. Think of a robot you put together in robotics class. And then when you go to test that robot, it completely fucking falls apart and it catches a blaze. That's exactly what happened to the Steelers here. They fucking collapsed, and they collapsed fucking hard. Like, this isn't even fucking funny anymore. This is not even a joke. This is just flat out embarrassing. Now they got a fucking real decision to make here in the off season. Do they go Justin Fields or do they go with Chef Russ again? Somehow I feel like they're gonna go with the bullshit route and pick Russ and tell Fields to fuck off. Maybe if this team has learned something, they'll pick Justin Fields. But then again, I trust literally anybody to do anything else smart than the fucking Steelers to choose their fucking right quarterback. Will they? I don't fucking know. One thing's for sure, There's a lot of questions in the offseason for this fucking team. God fucking forbid. You know, for playing this game in a rival stadium, the Rams fans damn sure knew how to fucking fill it up. And wildfires aside, this really went well for the Rams. The less said about the fucking Vikings here, the better. If anything, this just looked like your typical Minnesota Vikings experience. They have a very hot regular season, their starting quarterback gets injured, and in comes the man that saw ghosts in the form of Sam Darnold. He leads his team on a magical run, nearly getting the number 1 seed, only to lose in the final week to get him the number 5 seed. And when it comes time for the playoffs, just like the Minnesota Vikings of the past, they falter and they fucking utterly collapse. This is the fucking team that we're supposed to fucking root for? This shit? Why? What the fuck's the point here? Like, what in the world are we meant to accomplish by watching the Vikings die? It's not my fault they played like shit and collapse like every goddamn time they make the playoffs. This is just unlucky at this point. Extending Kevin O'Connell won't help you, I'm just saying. But it's only fucking adding more to your definition of insanity, Vikings. You're not doing yourselves any fucking favors here. You guys know this, right? Right? But then again, you'll never fucking listen to me, so why do I even bother caring?
Get off me cheese! Get off!
God damn it, Green Bay. It's Brazil all over again. You see bright lights, you go to play football. When it comes time for the football, you remember the bright lights and how flashy and glamorous they were, and you forget how to play football. You proceed to lose that football game, both of which to the fucking Eagles. Does anybody feel bad for you anymore? I mean, despite everything that you've had gone right this season, there is one simple reason you guys could not get the fucking finish line. What is that reason, you may ask? It is called injuries. Losing Christian Watson before this game, yeah, I would say that's a major loss. That probably was the last remaining tire that you had before everything went to shit. Green Bay, I hate to say it, but the cheese has gone moldy. And this isn't the blue cheese type of thing. This is just straight up mold. One that if you ingest it, it will kill you. Yeah, I would not advise fucking eating the cheese. Instead, I would just drink the beer and just worry about next season. Plenty to do, plenty to fill in. I'm sure they can figure it out by then, right? And I mean, surely they can fucking figure their own mistakes out, right? Right? Well, it seems as though the Cinderella story fucking hit midnight. What was supposed to be a bit of a revitalization for the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield basically turned into the inevitable swan song that it always fucking was. Let's put it this way. You lost to Washington. Yes, you heard me right. You lost to fucking Washington. How in the ever-glazing fuck do you lose to fucking Washington? I can't even find an anomaly to even fucking try and describe that. That's just shocking in of itself. What's even worse is the fucking game-winning field goal doinked itself in. You lost in the most Chiefs way possible, despite not being the fucking Chiefs. What in the fuck? And this is supposed to be a Tampa Bay team that won its division and looked strong to end their season. They played fucking pittance leading up to this moment, and you expect us to have fucking sympathy? You lost to the Commanders. They hadn't won a playoff game since 2005. And we're supposed to show mercy for this team? Yeah, absolutely not. Lock the fucking plank. And that Duck? Yeah, he was nowhere to be seen. Apparently you benched him. Fucking bitches. Should have played the Duck. I can't even shit on Detroit. I can't even shit on them. The fact that they even made it as a number 1 seed is impressive enough. A number 1 seed while being injured the fuck on your defense is really damning to a statement. But the fact that they finally had their injuries catch up to them, I don't know, man. I genuinely do not know. Washington just looked like the better team, and this game was really goddamn good, don't get me wrong. But Washington just had the upper hand all game long. Detroit, for as hard as they played and as valiantly as they fought, injuries just bit them in the ass, and it finally caught up to them. At the worst possible fucking time. It's a damn shame. Everyone really liked to see the goddamn Lions story. This would have been fucking damn special if, things had gone their way. But unfortunately, it's just not meant to be here. Washington moves on and Detroit's just left questioning what the fuck else do they need to do. My advice? Get some good secondary players just in the very event that injuries rattle your team once again. That's the only thing you really can do. I mean, I really don't know what else you can do other than that. Just bulk up on your defense a little more. Maybe get a third guy on your offensive receiving core if you feel the necessary. But I wouldn't. But maybe you'll be back here next year again, Detroit. May God rest your souls. Alright, you had your sympathy game, Rams. I mean, you went into Philadelphia. You tried as hard as you could. But again, you fell apart. You fell apart and it showed. Do you remember week 12 when Saquon Barkley fucking ran all over you for over 200 rushing yards? How would you like to feel that pain again? Because guess what happened? He did it again. He fucking waltzed right over your dead corpses and ran for another 200-yard rushing game. This time in the fucking playoffs. What the regular season one didn't mean much, this one means your season is pretty much done. Oh wait, did I say pretty much? I mean, is done. Fucking hell, Rams, and I had more expectations for you after that fucking brilliant stretch of football you had post-bye. But it goes to show that bullshit can happen, and you guys seriously once again underperformed expectations because fuck everybody else. At this point, it's not even enjoyable watching the Rams fuck themselves. It's kind of like the Dallas Cowboys. You do something only to screw yourselves in the very fucking end. In fact, there's so much self-screwing here, I'm surprised it wasn't on a fucking porn site. Fucking hell, Rams. Just go to Cancun, regroup, get some more offensive, defensive weapons, and get the fuck out of my sight. Well, this is a matchup. The Ravens just killed themselves. Probably not the best wording to use here, but there's really no other way to fucking describe what happened here. I mean, to simply put it, the Ravens just beat themselves. Despite the brilliant performances from Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson again, Buffalo's defense was always one step ahead, it felt like. Like, the Ravens tried to move the ball, but when push came to shove, it just fucking faltered. Jesus Christ. And to make things worse, their defense didn't do such a good job either. They also faltered, and they fucking had a massive oil leakage to the point where runs were just getting by them very fucking easily. And this was fun for people? People consider this entertainment? We just saw a team die. And another thing that we saw was Mark Andrews basically costing the team. But I'm going to say this now. I do not fault Mark Andrews for dropping the ball. While people may blame him for, causing the Ravens to lose this game, mistakes happen all the goddamn time in sports. Do not harass people on social media because they fucked up. Shit happens. Get the fuck over it. If you were in the same situation, you would want people to stop bitching at you. Fucking hypocrites. Wait. Stop the fucking music right now. Hold on a minute. You mean to tell me, Houston, despite all that hype you had, all that momentum you had after the Chargers game, you prolapse against the Chiefs and you fucking die? Why in the fuck do we have to go down the same fucking route year in, year out with these fucking guys? They do good, only to fucking falter in the very goddamn end. Have the Texans learned absolutely fucking nothing? Because it seems like they got in their own way once again, and when they fucking have the chance to put the Chiefs in the ground, oh no! They have to fucking back off the pedal, because if they don't, the NFL will fucking find a team. Jesus fucking Christ, like, Houston, like, fucking come on. Now that you're eliminated, what do? Oh, you finally fired that offensive coordinator? I don't even think he was a problem. You should have fired your defensive coordinator. I think you fired the wrong fucking guy. But then again, the Texans, much like the Houston Oilers, have learned absolutely fucking nothing. Fuck's sake.
God fucking damn it!
I have my reservations about this game, but mainly I want to talk to Buffalo here. Look it, you played hard, you played well, but let's get one thing straight here. The referee is absolutely sucked off the Chiefs again. There is nothing enjoyable to be said about this game. I mean, Buffalo kept it damn close. That's entertaining enough. But the fact that they just couldn't capitalize on drives that they really needed to, yeah, I'm just saying that will definitely cost you. A play on 4th and 1 that should have been a first down, but the referees got on their knees and started giving head to Andy Reid. Yeah, that should have been a first down, but no, you want to fucking give the ball right back to the Chiefs because fuck everybody else. God fucking damn it, man. Like, there is not enough alcohol in the fucking world to cure the pain. And I feel for Bills fans, man. I really and truly fucking do. This season was so unfair to them. Fucking Christ.
Dismissed.
Commanders? Are you okay? No, genuinely, are you okay? Because you really took a fucking beating there. And by a goddamn beating, I mean you guys had your dick severed off by a fucking guillotine. 55 fucking points. Saquon Barkley's first run of the game going for a touchdown, and everything in the right mother shutting down. What in the actual shit happened to you? This was supposed to be a comeback year of the ages for Washington. Everything went their way. They made their first conference championship since 1991, only to get their dicks chopped off by the Eagles. The fucking Eagles. Jesus Christ. Like DC taking the capital of the United States away from them, Philadelphia took the pride and soul away from the Commanders. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Dallas Goedert, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith basically just waltzed right over them. Their defense was no fucking better. Oh yeah, and how about we talk about the 1, 2, 3 offsides in a fucking row on the fucking 1 yard line. How the fuck do you fucking even manage that? I bet you, like, it doesn't even matter, you would have scored either fucking way. But Washington, you're offside and you lost the game. Woof. 12 teams down, 2 are left. Super Bowl's in a couple weeks. Let's meet our NFC representative, shall we?
Die, Eagles, die!
Well, Philadelphia, I must say, you guys damn sure look scary enough. An Eagles team that I didn't think could get any better did. And holy fucking shit did they. They picked up a lot in the offseason, made good draft decisions, and what do you know, it led them back to the promised land of fighting for a Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts has definitely upped his game from last season, and it shows. Jalen Hurts has been honestly damn impressive this season, as well as the Eagles maintaining form at times where people thought they would collapse. The collapse never happened. Instead, we have Jalen Hurts fucking dominating his way, finding his guys like Dallas Goedert, despite the injuries, but he maintained form. Found A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith, at times Jahan Dotson, and even the occasional appearance from Grant Calcaterra. Kenneth Gainwell was a solid secondary running back, but the main star of the show lies in their first-string running back, Saquon Barkley. The exiled Giants player decided to find home in Philadelphia, and boy did he ever take a fucking advantage of that. You wanted a goddamn glorified shot at the playoffs? There you fucking go. Saquon Barkley fucking did everything in his goddamn power to help this team. Other notable players on the offense being Cam Jurgens, Landon Dickerson, just to name a few. On that defensive side of the ball, Darius Slay, Quinyon Mitchell, Nakobe Dean, Jalen Carter, Cooper DeJean. There are so many goddamn defensive names on that side of the ball. It is honestly threatening. God damn. And this is why the scariest that Eagles defense has looked in years. That secondary is pretty much fucking elite. One second year, a rookie, and this is just fucking phenomenal. Philadelphia has completely revamped their defense and for the fucking better. Maybe there is something to those Georgia players that we just didn't know about. Fucking hell, Philly. I was not expecting this out of you. I apologize, I was not familiar with your game. But who are facing the Eagles in the Super Bowl, you may ask?
You can't keep getting away with it!
Really? We're doing this again? Like, are we really doing this again? Hey, look, hey, script writer, listen. We already did this. This is not funny anymore. We're not doing this again. Well, you can't be fucking serious. We're really doing this?
God fucking damn it!
Yeah. Alright, well, fuck you too. Alright. Kansas City. We're really doing this shit again because fuck everything that means something. The Chiefs are back in the Super Bowl thanks to perpetual bullshit and referee blowjobbing. If I swear to God, if you took every goddamn one-score game and you reversed it, the Chiefs would have been eliminated from the playoffs come week 13 or week 14. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Alright, let's name some of the notable players. Let's see, we got Patrick Mahomes, Kareem Hunt having a resurgent year, Isaiah Pacheco when he's not injured, thankfully. Let's see, we also have Travis Kelce, the emergence of Noah Gray for some reason. Yeah, I know they're running 2 tight end formations. Red 5478 would be fucking trembling in his boots right now. You also got Hollywood Brown back in the playoffs. You had Justin Ross making some impacts. DeAndre Hopkins actually doing pretty decently well for you guys. And a couple of your O-linemen that have just done enough to, I guess, hold Mahomes back. I was like, Joe Taylor, can you stop fucking committing false start penalties up the ass? I swear to God, you're the goddamn single-handedly most penalized player in the league for that. Cut the shit. Fuck's sake. As for the defense, I hate to say it, but there's really no one notable. Other than Chris Jones and maybe a couple other guys that I'm missing because I'm fucking drawing blanks right now, there's really nothing exciting on that Chiefs defense. Now, I could be wrong, but then again, the channel is called Illogical Canadian. I'm not meant to know everything. Point fucking stands, this Chiefs team looks a lot weaker than recent years. Whether that be a good thing or not, depending on where you stand on the bullshitometer. But this is just another year where we have to tremble our fucking heads. Well, I think it's time we do the annual jinxing thing. Cue the fucking transition. When it comes to these two teams, one thing is very adamantly clear. The Eagles are well more built. The Chiefs may have some referees in their pockets and may use them throughout the game, but if everything goes according to plan, which we all know never does, then the Philadelphia Eagles will be celebrating their second Super Bowl victory. May God help us all, as they are our last fucking hope of fucking saving us. Please, for the love of God, help us.